Enceladus.
What are you, a builder?
Structural design programmer, thank you very much.
Walls that talk. You've got walls that talk.
Why exercise? You can't die on Ventosus.
People don't die, people don't get ill.
No, we all get health chipped as babies.
Welcome to the Syrian care home.
Where is everyone?
You're an undertaker.
Well, of course.
Your planet, Excessia, is a burial planet, correct?
The second great and bountiful human empire has need of such planets.
How does your dating system work here?
Yeah, we think it's some sort of software glitch.
These aren't coffins. Well, they are coffins now, but they are also transfer pods.
Transfer pods. That explains it. That must be how all the retired people get to orbit.
Sorry, I never got your name, by the way.
Enceladus!
Here we are, transfer pods.
Blimey. There's loads of them.
What's this bit of kit?
Welcome to the Syrian care home, where your past is our future.
Yeah, we know all that. Who are you?
I am Hera 57, and I will be responsible for taking care of you.
Will you now? Well, that's very kind, but first I need to talk to someone in charge.
Hera 5 is the Sicilian's most senior carer.
Carer 5. What happened to the other 4?
Carers 1 through 4 were deactivated after their power links began to fail.
Deactivated. By who?
Carer 5,
Who's Carer 5?
the Sicilian care home's most senior carer. I am Hera 57, and I will take care of you.
Like hell you will. This is getting us nowhere.
I haven't seen one of those since I was a kid. Even then, they were pretty retro. Why are they using them here? Surely they've got the money for better equipment.
It's the same wherever you go in this universe, Sally. No one cares about the old. Not worth the time or the money.
But, Doctor, these are transfer pods, aren't they? I was right. The carers here arrange a retirement package, then whoosh, off you go in one of these.
Yeah. Just not to Alnitak Theta.
Why are you doing that? Be quiet, I can't hear myself think. What?
Welcome on board.
Get out of my head. How are you even doing that?
For a safe and comfortable journey, please keep your hands, legs, nose and all other extremities clear of all moving parts and pinch points.
Oh, shut up!
Thank you for your selection. We hope you enjoy these audio sensory recordings from the archive of Earth 1.
Oh, shut up!
Let's see. No control panel. That's weird. Wait a minute. There we go. A pre-programmed flight by the look of it. How does it travel? Whoa! something like that, I suppose.
Where did that come from? It's another transfer pod, isn't it? Why is it covered in mud? Should we open it?
Depends who's inside.
Yeah.
Go on then, open it up.
Why me?
You're nearest.
What if they're dangerous?
Doesn't sound dangerous. I reckon someone's come back. Perhaps their retirement package wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Hello, who are you?
No Alsatians, good. No Wales, even better.
He's mad.
No use to us then. Send him back.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. It's you.
Yes, I'm me. Hello. Now who the hell are you?
I'm exhausted.
How'd you get here exhausted?
No, I mean, I'm Mr. Smith. Mr. John Smith. That's who I am.
Here, let me help you up, Mr. Smith.
Oh, thank you.
Take it easy. You just travelled through space-time in that little box.
I have, really. That's impossible, though, surely. Someone like me, plain old Mr. Smith, travelling through time and space in a little box.
Has he fainted?
Shock, probably. Too much for some. Right, we're going back to reception. I want a proper look at their records.
Paper. Actual paper. Look at it all. This stuff hasn't been used for centuries. I've seen it in the VR experiences of museums. Businessmen would carry it around with them in their briefcases.
Briefcases.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. And people would handwrite messages on it to one another. Texts, I think they were called. And an actual person, dressed in some sort of uniform, would then have to ride a bike all the way from one to the other to deliver it. Mad, right? Must have taken ages.
Right, so what's it doing here?
It's like this place hasn't changed for hundreds of years. No digital walls, and the receptionist still using paper.
Whoops. Ah, there you are, Johnny boy. Do you have a nice lie down?
Oh, no, my name's John.
I'm the doctor, and this is Sally. John Smith, wasn't it?
That's right.
Do you know, I think this is the first time I've ever met a John Smith.
Okay.
Because you never really meet an actual John Smith, do you?
I don't know what to tell you.
How about you tell us where you've come from? A magician's convention by the look of that coat.
Oh, yes, very funny, good one. No, I was on a planet of the dead and the dying.
You're not old though, Johnny boy. What were you doing there?
Oh, I was just passing through. A pit stop, as it were, sort of hoping to refuel, actually.
Well, that's brilliant. You can help us figure out what's going on then.
Oh, dear.
I am Kara 5. I run this establishment. My primary task is to take care of you. I must take care of you.
Why do I have the sneaking suspicion he means that in the mafia way?
We must take care of you.
Doctor, what about your pen?
There's too many.
Run! Behind you!
Run!
Hurry, in here!
What's your plan then, Johnny boy? We hide away in a cupboard?
Take that mop out of my face!
Hey, you two. Look at all these chips.
Chips?
Health chips. The ones we all get in our arms, you know, to keep us from getting ill. There are hundreds, thousands of them.
A stockpile?
Why would someone be collecting health chips?
Got it. Johnny boy, everyone on your world was dead or dying, right?
Yes.
And no one dies here, but they still age.
Exactly. So when the residents of Ventosus are old and tired, they go to care homes. But instead of retiring, they have their health chips cut out and they get shipped off to another world, Johnny boy's world, so they can die there instead.
Why? Why do they need to die? Why not cart them off to another world with their health chips intact?
The eternal retirement you were promised? Well done. Good question, Sally.
I must take care
You didn't have to do that.
She is sedated. We will take care of her.
Let her go if you hurt her.
Neither of you are Ventosian. You do not have permission to be in here. My colleagues will escort you off the premises.
Hold on.
She's my friend.
You will leave now.
Now is not the time, Doctor.
I haven't finished with you.
Thank you for visiting the Fossilian Care Home. Your past is our future.
Why don't you just shut up?
We should make a plan. We may not have much time. Time. Wait, what did that wall just
Look,
say?
we need to sort this. We need to save Enceladus.
Enceladus?
Yes, Selly.
Enceladus, of course! How could I have forgotten?
Johnny boy, start making sense. We gotta save her.
No, it's too late. There's nothing we can do for Enceladus now.
What?
She's gone. I told you. Forget about her.
What?
Oh, you don't understand. Well, you can't understand.
That's it. You're gonna tell me right now who you are.
It took me some time to remember. I had to be careful, web of time and everything.
No. You can't be.
Well, how many other people do you know with a sonic screwdriver?
My future. I wasn't sure there'd be one.
Oh, you've several.
That's why you're here.
No, as a matter of fact, this meeting is entirely serendipitous.
Selly, what's happened? She's dead.
Oh, no, she's safe. For now. Sorry. Probably should have started with that.
Do you think? John Smith, I should have known.
You know, I often wondered to myself whether I've been using John Smith all this time because it's a common name, or whether it's a common name because I've been using it all this time.
Shut up! Now look, you remember all this. Being here, being me.
Yes, sort of. Well, what I mean is, I always knew I was in this story. I just didn't know my cue.
Then what now?
Well, a bad thing is happening. We stop the bad thing.
Don't talk like that. I don't talk like that.
I do.
This is serious.
Oh, I was grouchy, wasn't I? I am the Doctor. I save people. But I'm not happy about it.
Shut up. Lives are at stake.
You know, I like to think I'm much more chilled out these days.
Right, that's it.
Stop! Stop! This isn't helping!
What's wrong with you?
With me?
Gallifrey's gone. They're all dead. Every single one of them. Or have you forgotten?
So that's it. You think me complacent? Let me tell you, I am not complacent. What has happened has happened. You'll learn to let it go. Trust me. Time changes everything.
I don't need your pity.
Well, that's good, because I'm not giving it. I'm trying to remind you who you are, what you do, what the Doctor does.
Selly.
Prepare her for processing. Status report.
Health chip removed. Relocation. 2 transfer pods initiated.
Now then, we need to destroy these care homes. Wait, no, I need to get back inside.
Which is it?
Both, I think. Can't quite remember.
Fat lot of help you are.
Well, I haven't heard any genius suggestions from you yet.
Where's your TARDIS?
Ah.
The penny drops. We can't close this place down till you're back where you came from.
Okay, new plan. You help me sneak back inside, I find myself a transfer pod. Then, from the other end, I remotely shut down every care home on this planet. It's the only possible solution.
Who told you that?
I did, just now.
And the care bots?
Well, they must have a weak point. Is anyone in charge of the robots?
Care bots. No, the place is on auto. Has been for centuries.
The care bots must be running from a main supply then. Batteries don't last hundreds of years, do they?
Care bots have been deactivated in the past, when their power links failed.
Right, so they're taking their power from the grid.
Like bumper cars.
Like bumper cars! Earth did come up with some remarkable inventions.
Haven't been there in years. So, insulation. Hold on. Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Quite probably. It's a finite universe.
Right. We need something between them and the floor. Something that'll take out a whole army.
He was logged by our system this morning. His spaceship, a small blue box, materialised out of thin air. Take a look at this, sir. It's a list of temporal anomalies that were generated when he landed.
There must be 40 of them. This is unbelievable. We've apprehended him, this time traveller?
Not yet, sir.
But you say we have a lead?
Yes, sir.
Enter. Welcome, girl.
I am sorry, sir. I didn't know. I thought he was just a customer, you see.
From now on, you work for us. Is that clear? This man is dangerous. He's a threat to our way of life, to the prosperity of our people. He cannot be allowed to interfere. Where is he now?
He's gone, sir.
Gone?
He left in a coffin.
Really? He did? How?
I don't know, sir. He sort of climbed in and it disappeared.
Then he's dead already.
Perhaps. But he is not from this world. If he comes back, when he comes back, we will be ready for him.
That'll do it. Okay, as the front door is the only way in or out, we'll need to be quiet.
I feel like a ghostbuster.
What?
With this tank on my back. Some robots are gonna get slimed.
Care bots, I keep telling you, and it's generator oil you've got in there.
Oh, buzzkill.
Use it sparingly. Just a quick spray under the wheels. That'll do the job. Oi! Right, give it
I'm
here.
sorry that was an accident. I promise I'll behave.
Come on.
Welcome to the Fossilian Care Home.
Where are they all?
I think they have a sort of standby mode.
So, when were you last on Earth?
You don't remember?
Long time ago, sorry.
1883, Krakatoa.
Oh, yes. My ears were ringing for weeks. Since then?
I've been travelling.
Alone? For how long?
A while.
Must be getting lonely. You know, I always liked the beginning of the 21st century.
What are you doing?
Making conversation. I've been told I should practice my social skills.
Well, don't. You're making me nauseous.
There was a girl, if I remember rightly. Rose.
You remember Rose?
How could I forget her? She saved my life. We all need someone.
She needed her family.
What are you doing back in here?
It worked!
Run!
She's here, sir. She has news.
Come in, girl. Have you tracked him down?
Well, sir, it wasn't easy. Programming is not my forte. It's taken me years to get the hang of your systems.
But you've done it. You've found a way.
Yes. If he enters a time corridor again, then I'll be able to bring his transfer pod directly here.
Well done, Enceladus. That is excellent news.
You still think he'll come back after all this time?
I'm certain of it. We have his time machine.
Quick, hurry up! Stop dawdling! Down here, quick! Get in!
Oh, finally. We made it.
You better give me that.
Yes. I imagine you'll need it to get back out of here. So, this is it then. A fond farewell.
Exactly how are you going to disable all this from the other end?
I don't know yet.
You said you had a plan.
Yes, I had a plan. That was it. Get inside, disable the care bots, and steal another transfer pod.
That's not a plan, that's half a plan.
All you do is criticize.
Oh yeah, can you blame me?
Then what do you suggest?
I come with you.
Out of the question.
Sally was my friend, I owe it to her.
You and I both know how dangerous that would be. We can't risk changing established events.
It's my future.
Yes, but it's my past. The events that would unfold would create a paradox that would suck this world inside out. Where would that leave us?
And what if you fail? What if there's nothing you could do to shut these places down? I'm not hanging around here waiting for some magician to save the day.
Will you shut up about the coat?
Listen, I'll access the mainframe of this place, shut it down that way.
We attack the problem from both ends. But unless the care homes are all linked, you'll have to shut each one down individually.
Maybe, but I ain't gonna sit here doing nothing.
Okay. Well then, good luck, Doctor.
Bye. Don't hurry back now, will you?
Oh, hold on a moment. I nearly forgot. Oh, which pocket is it in? Ah.
A video cassette.
Call it a parting gift.
You shouldn't have.
I know, but I always liked getting presents. Play it from the TARDIS console once I'm gone.
Right. See ya. Go, I can handle this.
Yes, you're right. Farewell then, Doctor.
We will take care of you.
Come on then.
They said you'd be back.
Enceladus. I'm so sorry.
For what?
Sally, don't you remember? On Ventosus.
Never heard of it. No, sir, we met here on Excessia.
What's happened to you?
You can stop this blathering. I'm under strict orders to report your arrival to the cabinet.
Oh, good. Good. I want to see them, in fact. Oh,
You're not going anywhere. Not in that state. Guards!
No guards. Thank you, we don't need your help today.
Wake the cabinet. Tell them he has returned.
Wake them. How long have I been gone? Are they not still having tea?
That was 5 years ago.
5 years? The time corridor instability. You must have arrived at one extreme of the oscillations, and I the other.
What are you talking about?
Sally, it's important you think very carefully. How far back can you remember?
I don't know. Everything's kind of fuzzy these days.
When did you become an undertaker?
I work for the cabinet now.
Yes, but before that, when did you start working in your shop?
Oh, 10 years ago, maybe?
Only 10? But you're easily 50 or 60 years older.
Older than what? I don't understand.
To be honest, I think I'm only just beginning to understand it all myself. Please, help me up.
I can't. I was told not to help you. The cabinet will be here any moment. You can plead your case to them.
No, you must not. Now, what's in here? Fantastic. Just what I was after.
Hold him up. I wish to interrogate this man. And thank you, Enceladus. You may go now.
No. No, she stays. I won't answer a single question unless she stays.
Very well. Now then. On your last visit, you got yourself thrown out for impersonating a delegate of the Shadow Proclamation, didn't you? Tell me, who are you this time?
I am the Doctor. And you will listen to me.
Yes, that would have been impressive had you been able to stand by yourself. An effect of the time corridor, I'm afraid. It is a very wearing experience. What I can't understand, though, is how you can be alive at all. It's quite impossible. You don't even seem to have aged a day.
I was gone for less than an hour. You'd hardly notice, would you?
You don't understand.
Oh, yes, I do. I understand only too well. You were the government of Ventosus, part of the 6th great and bountiful human empire. You were facing overpopulation and a strain on your resources. You saw the opportunity to solve both problems with one neat arrangement. Your scientists had stumbled upon a time corridor. You found that you had access to your own planet's past. So you started sending your excess back through time to become fresh fossil fuels. Brand new fuel for an expanding population. And no waste.
Is that true?
Be quiet.
But time travel is not quite as simple as that.
No, indeed not. Our scientists weren't as, sharp as they thought they were. There were problems.
Problems?
The time corridor was unstable.
Oh, sure, of course. The entrance and exit boundaries do vary a bit. A few years here, a few years there. It can be a bit unpredictable.
Not only that, but as one passes through, one's body ages, something equivalent to about 50 years. Most don't survive the trip.
But that's murder!
I must admit it wasn't our original plan.
No! This has to stop! You're stealing their final years! How have you all survived this long? What's keeping you alive? Oh. Right, yes. You never had your health chips removed.
Someone needed to manage the process at this end.
But how could you do it? How could you do it to your families, to your friends? To the entire population of the planet the moment they became too old to be productive in any other way?
You don't know what it was like.
Try me.
Ventosus had a population in excess of 35 billion. Children were being born every few seconds. We hadn't enough to feed them. If we didn't act fast, the whole world would starve.
Ventosus wasn't alone, surely.
The Empire was in disarray, Doctor. Ventosus had been left all by itself in the outermost reaches of the galaxy. No one was coming for us. We had to make a decision.
You paved their streets with gold using the bodies of the dead, and they live happy little lives of blissful ignorance.
Wait. Streets paved with gold.
I told you, be quiet, girl.
I think we should let her talk. What do you remember, Sally?
Sally, yes, there was another world.
I said be quiet. You're a lovely girl, Enceladus, but you must remember your place. You work for us. Now, wait outside.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
No, wait! Let go of me! Sally!
No, it's okay. He's quite right. I should go. I'm a nobody, an unknown, a John Smith.
We're not quite sure what happened. Somehow she was processed at an unexpectedly young age. We had to wipe her mind, of course. Standard procedure for anyone who survives the trip.
This can't go on.
Why not? The system is working. Humans make for excellent fossil fuels. Why would we change the system?
Because Ventosus is getting rich from murder. Because the old are not excess. And because I say so!
The Doctor. Yes. Ventosus. The care homes. Yes, of course. How could I have forgotten? What happened? Right. Let's see what a structural design programmer can do with this.
Listen, you saved your people. You made a difficult decision, but they don't need saving anymore. They've been comfortable for centuries. It's time this system was shut down. The citizens of Ventosus can look after themselves now, and they'll learn to look after each other too.
Doctor?
No, listen to me. You've become obsessed with economic growth. Your minds have been clouded by the search for prosperity. But here's the punchline. A truly prosperous civilization is not one that is rich in material wealth, but rich in people who care for one another, who help one another. A society that puts money before the welfare of their families and friends. A society where people live like islands. That's not a rich society. That's the beginning of a very slippery slope. I've seen it before, and I know where it will end.
You speak well, Doctor. You should have gone into politics.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. But it makes no difference. The system stands.
No.
Goodbye, Doctor. And thank you for coming back to us. Your death closes the loop. After all, no one else knows any of this.
Oh, yes, they do.
Sally?
I've done it. It's over.
What do you mean, girl? What have you done?
Soon every transfer pod within 10 miles of here will go back to Syrian. Think of it. Thousands of them. Millions, maybe. All arriving back at the same time.
Yes! The ultimate return to sender.
There won't be room for them all. The care home will explode.
I'd say that was game over, Your Honor. And unless you want to fall into the enormous hole in the ground that will inevitably open up here at any moment, I would suggest you run.
You, guard! Leave him! Leave that man! Break open this window! We need to get out of here!
That's so much better. Come on, Sally, this way.
No, there's no time. Down here, they've got your spaceship in the crypt.
Whoa! Where's that lot coming from? You idiot, what have you done? They can't all come here. What do you think you're playing at? This place will explode. Oh right, I see. Hold on. Bit of rewiring and just wait. Yeah, I could send them round the globe to every care home on the planet. I need more time. Fantastic! Okay, better not hang around.
Thank you, Doctor. Or Mr. Smith. Which is it?
You know, I'm not always sure myself.
Oh, it's good to be back after all this time. Come on out then, walk with me.
Oh, I'm sorry I can't stay. I can't cross my own time stream again. My previous self may still be wandering these streets somewhere. I mustn't step out of the TARDIS, just in case.
Pity.
Besides, with the time corridor gone, there's no longer any Artron energy for my TARDIS to absorb. She's not fully fueled, but it'll do for now.
That might have made sense to me back in my younger years. I was quite technically minded back then, I think.
I'm quite sure you were. Now, enjoy being back on Ventosus. And look after yourself, Enceladus.
Doctor, do you have someone to look after you?
You have to push the button.
Yes, I have.
Oh, great. And I thought I'd seen the last of him.
Are you sure it's recording?
Doctor?
Okay, right. Dear me, the time corridor is sealed off, and the care homes should have been destroyed.
Yeah, they were, thanks to me.
Regarding Rose Tyler, well, there's no time like the present, is there, Doctor?
Well, Doctor?
Oh, there's someone. She's just waiting to hear the right words.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on.
By the way, did I mention it also travels in time?